Hi guys, it's me Karen. I've come to do part 2 in this book. It's Rita Berman's Above Land book. We're working on the little half butterfly over here, and I'm using the Derwent Lightfast Pencils. We started off with the purple tones here, and then the green we did down here with one of the brighter colors on that side. So I did these little green leaves up here with a white Prismacolor accent, and I didn't use the white from the Lightfast set only because this guy and the corresponding black dude these are always on my desk just sitting for me to grab, because I find this is the best black to use, and I've never found a white pencil that does the same thing as the Prisma white does. I was asked a question why I didn't use this one. It's habit. I just grabbed this. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to use the white one when I do the green leaves down here. So I have all those pencils out, minus the one I didn't use last time, which I have to really put away so I don't grab it. And I'm thinking it's way over there. So we were using the Foliage, which is the lightest green, and then the Spruce and the Pine, and for the life of me I still don't remember which one's the lighter and which one's the darker. They are really, really, really close. They're these two colors here. I think, or no, I'm sorry, these two colors here. One's got a little tiny bit of brown, so the Spruce, I'm going to write it down so I do this right. So it's the Foliage, and then the Pine, and then the Spruce. There we go. That way I will remember to put them in the right order, hopefully, when I'm coloring them. Then I'll use the white to give it a highlight, and we will use the Midnight Black to really darken the tone here. So with all that in mind, those are my shadow and my highlight, and these are my pencils. And since I wrote it down, I'll get it right this time. Well, at least we hope we'll get it right this time. I'm going to bring it down, and we'll get a little closer to those little leaves there. And then we'll go with the coloration. Okay, Foliage first, which is our light color, and we'll just lay that down. Kind of on the tip, I guess we did. I had a double check on the top. So we'll just do that on all of these. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all well. I'm having fun with these pencils. So I'm having a good day. See how immersed I get this time, huh? Oh, they are still so pretty. I'm really going to enjoy these pencils. They go down really smooth. They are very pigmented. They don't get a waxy buildup on them. They are an oil-based pencil, so they layer like crazy, which is wonderful. Okay, Pine. We're going to go down in here, bring the Pine up. And I just quit talking. Lost my train of thought. I was talking about how nice the pencils are. I have not sharpened these pencils since I started using them, so all that work up there, I still have not had to sharpen a pencil. Of course, I sharpened them uber sharp, If you watched my swatching video, I over sharpened these. I had my sharpener set up to do polychromo sharpening, which gives them a really pointy tip. And then of course when I'm swatching, I put a little pressure on them to get a darker look on them to a lighter look, and I broke a lot of those tips. So I've dialed back my pencil sharpener and we will sharpen these like we sharpen our Prisma pencils. They will be sharp but with a dull tip. When you're coloring with them, all you have to do is turn the pencil a little and you can get a finer, darker color down into the area that you like. Or you can just very lightly coat this and do a couple of layers. Okay, so far so good. Then we're going to add in the spruce. We're going to do the same thing, just going over the color that we just put down. This has a little browner look to it. After we're done with this portion, we'll just go over the whole leaf with the foliage again. Then we'll add in the white and the blue-black. Those two colors, the midnight black, and there's another one. It's the red-black. I can't remember the name of it right now. I could look it up. It's just on the other page here. Scoot, scoot, scoot page. It's the Mars black. Beautiful red black and a blue black and then a black black. I love those colors. Okay, I don't know which one I was coloring. If you were doing this in other pencils, you would just grab kind of a bright yellowish green and then a dark, more olive to brown green. And you can get the same effect here. And like I showed you yesterday, I always have a little scrap piece of paper. Well, don't always, but with new sets, since I don't know the colors yet, I just used a scrap piece of paper to figure out my color that I wanted to use. So this is the foliage and the pine and the spruce. This was the color I did not like, so I didn't use that one. Okay, now we're going back over these. I think I got them all with our foliage, and just a tiny bit more pressure, and it just brings everything to life. Okay, let's set those aside for a minute. We're going to go in with the Midnight Black, which has got the blue tint to it. Just add it down in here. And I did notice that we should go over these black lines too, because the pencil is so pigmented, it turns the black lines kind of gray. I just want to make sure it's the darkest it can be down here. So you kind of get a little more pressure down in that area, and then just lighten it up and bring it on out to the rest of the leaf. And if you want, you can pull this down on the veins too and darken those up a little bit. Okay, like that. If you want to, you can bring back in, well, the spruce it should be. And just kind of blend that out just a little bit more. Just get rid of the little white lines that we have going on there. I'm still not putting a whole lot of pressure on this. It's just coating over it again. Okay, now we'll bring in the white. And this is the Lightfast White. And I'm just going to lighten up this one side here. Just get the tips here. So there we go. I'm going to move these papers out of the way. So this is up here with the Prisma White. This down here is with the Lightfast White. Alright, going to go back over this side a little bit with the Foliage color. Just to make that just a bit darker. I'm putting a little more pressure on this to break down the tooth a little more. That's the tooth of the paper. Okay. There we go. So, up to you which one you like. The white up here. We can still go over that Prisma color if you didn't like it. Darken that side up a little bit. With the Foliage, that's the one I'm using, and get rid of the I guess waxier white. So that would help that out. It'll match this one a little bit better. Okay, any more little leafy guys down here? This one had some leaves up there, so I'm double checking. Okay, no more. Okay, then we have our purple pencils. Now I didn't finish the purple up here on the wing. I'm debating on the flowers, what I want to do with those. So what I'm going to do is lift the camera up a little bit. We have two of the flowers on here. We have the body, the antenna, and the little butterfly over here. So bringing the purple down into a couple areas down here in the wing is going to happen. I'm going to have to bring some purple down. I definitely will make that purple, but I'm thinking in here I might do a different color because it's behind the flower. And if I'm going to change that flower color, I'm going to need at least 3 colors. So we can do a blue. We have a dark indigo, which is a pretty color. We have the black midnight color to darken that up more. We have kind of this denim blue, possibly. We're going to have to test it out on a piece of paper. So if I bring in the blues, let's bring in blues. What did I say? The denim blue, dark indigo, and then a light blue, mid ultramarine, I'm not sure, or the Arctic. We will check these out. Arctic is our blue-white. And we like to go light to blue, so here's our blue light, which you can barely see, so it's almost white. We'll put that down. Next to that, we'll put the, what is this? The mid ultramarine. Go on top of the white. That's a really light color also. Then we'll go in with the denim blue. And the indigo, dark indigo. Okay, the Arctic does not need to be used. I think the denim blue is light enough. I can keep it out in case I want to use it instead of light white. Okay, so we'll bring in some blue. This piece has got to be purple. That piece is going to be purple. I'm not even sure what color I'm doing these yet, but we are going to do the flower. So purple, purple, not sure. Okay, flower. Lightest color, probably under here. Up here. I don't know. I'm just going to put it all over the flower and then go in with the dark. So we're going to put a base coat. It's a nice light blue. Since we're doing that one, we're going to do this one down here too the same way. So we'll get them both done the same way. Same time. Have you ever colored a page and put it away and forgot something and then can't remember how you colored it? I've done that a lot. So if I have 2 of something, I'm definitely going to put the same colors down on it at the same time so I don't forget. Okay, we're going to bring in the denim. We're going to kind of darken it to here. So we'll just kind of bring that color out. Just kind of blend it out. Gonna take it up on these little guys too. And we'll take it up one side. So we'll pretend this is the dark area over here. Now, if you're wondering why I brought blue in, I should have done that probably on the other side. Blue is the common color between the purple and the green. So I know it's going to work with those colors. You mix yellow to make the green, you mix a red to make the purple. So blue is going to work with these. And because I'm making it the same kind of deep, dark colors and not a bright blue, it's going to be really nice with it. This is the dark indigo. I'm going to get it darkest there, bring it up under the shadow part here, and add it in the corners. Love how you can get this nice deep pigment without having to work really hard at it. I hope you're seeing this. I didn't even check the camera. Sorry. Just started coloring. Gonna go back in with the Ultramarine. Was I using Denim or something? The Ultramarine's the lightest color. We're gonna use Denim. Just add a little color there. Darker under some areas. Okay, then we're going to go in with the Ultramarine and blend that in. Okay, then we can bring in, and we're going to use the Arctic as our white. Oops, I knew I was going to do that. I'm putting a lot of pressure on this pencil. When you get them, don't sharpen them as sharp as I did. Pretty. Go back in with the dark indigo. Kind of doing some strokes to give it a little more life in the petal. And there we go. Nice dark little flower in the blue. And I have another one to do. So I'm going to do that off camera. I think I'm going to put some blue over here, and of course the butterfly is going to get some blue. So this is going to be purple here, and purple is going to come this way. This portion of the body, I don't want purple. So we'll do this portion here in the blue. So we'll do a light blue. That is the, what is it called? Mid Ultramarine. Right up to the edge here. Then we will bring in the Denim. I'm going to go underneath these little guys and bring that out a little bit. Okay, go in with the dark indigo. I'm going to go in with the Arctic. This is tiny. I need a piece of paper back here so I don't go over. Okay, go back in with the dark indigo. We're going to take a little of the I'm trying to find it. Midnight black. The Denim. Okay, so you have a little shading going on in there. Guess I should have had the camera down a little closer. If you want it to shine a little bit more, use your eraser. I use this one. It's electric. Make sure the eraser tip is clean, and you can just pick up enough of that Arctic blue and just give it a little bit more of a highlight there. Okay, you can also do that anywhere up there on the page as long as your eraser is clean. Say you wanted a little line down here on the purple, you can erase a little of that and put a little lightness on it like that for that. And or if you wanted a little more on the leaves, you can use that to highlight any portion of the leaf you want. So you can do that on both sides here. Just to highlight any areas that you want. Okay, so we've got to figure out the rest of this thing up here and the one down here. So we have to bring purple down. Gotta get out my purples. Whee! Let's roll all over the desk. Okay, it was violet, wild lavender, blue violet. And I think there was another color, but I'm not sure. It could be 3. I'm looking at the desk. It looks like the rest of it's green. Except for the midnight black. What is this one? Nightshade. It goes in there too. Okay, now I gotta figure out which one's the darkest. Okay. Put them in my hand in order. All right, we're gonna do, I would say coming down this way in the purples. So we'll just start with the lightest color. We've got it here, so we're just gonna put it down in this area, going over all the lines, and this is the wild lavender. And we're just going to lay it down like a base coat. So this is just a very light layer. Then we're going to go in with the violet. Start to darken it up. Would you like to be down a little closer? I don't know. We'll get you here. Okay, then we'll take the blue violet. Oops. Putting pressure on it, sorry. Okay, now the Nightshade. Okay, then we'll go back in with the blue violet. The violet. And then the wild lavender. And then we will bring in the white. Almost grabbed the Arctic. Okay, and we'll go back over that with a little bit of the wild lavender. That turned a little blue. So we're going to bring in the eraser, make sure the green is off of there. And just go over that piece. Like that, and go back over it with the wild lavender. Give give it a little lighter effect than the blue that was showing through. Okay. We can bring in the black, midnight black. Go over this line here. Okay. Pretty. Gotta do that blue flower. And this part purple and this part purple, I think. So, I mean, you've seen me do the purple enough. I don't know how much you want to see me do it again. Shade here. We need to do this part. And this part up here. And then we'll add purple down here. Purple in here like those guys. That I think I might do in green, or these pieces, I'm not sure. So we'll get these done. Just going to go up one side on all of them. Okay, then we'll go in with the blue violet. And then go in with the violet over that. Go in with the Nightshade on the very edge of this. Then we're going to go in with the lightest color here, which is your wild lavender, and just kind of bring that out and across. We'll leave a little area there for the white. White. And we'll just go in, pull the white the other direction. Okay. Gonna go over the top ones with the white, just because you want them to look a little lighter than the dark that we put on there. White is kind of like a blender. It's kind of nice. Okay, I'm going to do these the same as I did those. I'm just going to do this part here the same as I did this section here. Boom, this. And I'm going to do that off camera. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this. And I'll get this other little flower done too. So I will see you in just a little bit. Okay guys, we're back. I did go ahead and color this portion in purple, and I did it down here too so they would match, because it just kind of blends right into this area when I was doing this portion up here. So, and I already started coloring that little part purple, so there we go. Just gonna blend that just a little bit better there. Okay, so now we're gonna bring in, I'm gonna get these purples kind of out of my way, some blue, because I don't think it has enough blue. I thought we only had 3 colors of blue. Yeah, the Arctic we left out because of the how light it was. I'm going to go with these guys first, and we're just going to put the light blue on the tops up here and make it darker blue down towards the bottom. And we have a blue one up here, and we're going to kind of do the blue, the lightest blue in the middle of that one. So we'll just put it there, and then I'm going to do these little triangles, because I don't want so much purple here. So we're going to put some of the light blue in here too. Might as well just put it on the whole darn little triangle because we can layer these pencils. I keep forgetting. So there. So that part will be blue. This part will be blue. This part will be blue. In here will be blue. So we might as well make this part blue. If you're wondering about all the other lines that I've left, they're all going to be black. I don't know if I'll use these, the black pencil that comes with this set, or if I'll use ink or paint. I don't know. But it's all going to be a black coloration there. And, I think we'll do the inside of this blue. The leafy things coming up we'll probably do in the green. Okay. And then there's this portion here. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to do that in blue or if I wanted to do that in purple. Just want some blue accents to bring in a little bit more of the blue. So we'll work with the denim here. Just kind of fade it in. Can you see this? I don't know if you can. We'll just pick a side to darken on this one. I know this video is getting a little long here, but if we can get at least the blue down. Like I said, these are going to be black, so I don't mind if I go over those a little bit. Okay, and then we'll go in with the dark indigo. Okay, I'm going to bring it down because I need to get a little closer to see what I'm doing here. Back in with the denim. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm just going over that and I'm just darkening up the blue that we had down and blending it up into the light color. And then we're just going to go back in. Whoops, that is not the light color. With the mid ultramarine. And blend those all together. Gonna leave a little tiny bit for some white. Okay. And this little guy up here in the corner here, we have to put a little, both of those colors up there. So we're going to start off with the denim attaching to the lightest color that we put up here, which was the mid ultramarine. And then pull in the dark indigo. Okay, and go back in with the light ultramarine, mid ultramarine, sorry. Okay, same with the little triangle guys over on this side. Denim first. Pick a side, because it's a triangle. You want it kind of dark down here. Let's bring it up. Do the same on all of them. Go in with the dark indigo. Turning the pencil so I can get a sharp point there, or a sharp edge I should say. Back over with the denim. And the mid ultramarine. Let's just color that in. We forgot this little area here. Denim, dark indigo, a little more denim in that, and then the mid ultramarine. There we go. I'm debating about this area here, whether that should be blue or purple. I'm thinking it should probably be purple. Yeah. Just going to go over these areas. Make sure everybody's blended nicely. Putting off coloring that section. Okay, we're going to go in with the white and just kind of touch that little corner there. Each one of these up here too. Okay, trying to envision it in blue, and I'm thinking it really needs to be purple. So we might as well get out the purple colors again, and also we're going to do his little body down here in purple too. So let us start up here. Get this one all covered in the wild lavender. And turn the book a little bit here. Okay. Okay, then we're going to bring in violet. And the Nightshade. And then the blue violet. I can darken that there, that there. We're going to darken this in here, this one here. There we go. Yep. I gotta quit doing that. Okay. This is the critters. wild lavender. Sorry, I tried to remember their names. Okay, bringing the white. I don't like how this picks up all the blue in there. That's my one complaint on the white. So I'm going to take, the eraser back in there. I know the purple has got the blue in it, but I don't want the blue showing. There's a light blue in there. So we'll just go over it again with the wild lavender. Okay, that portion's done. And then we're going to do the little body down here. And then I'm going to call it. We'll have to finish the background and the black lines and all that in another video. So we're just going to go light on the top here. And yeah, that is kind of hard pressure just because I have to get it off the side of the book. Violet come in next. I'm going to put that on this side. Okay, then we're going to come in with the Nightshade. Okay, then we'll bring back in the wild lavender. Okay. And let's see. Bring in the greens and do this little part in green. So we have our pine foliage, and this is not the right color. Spruce green. So we go in with the foliage. We're going to do this little bit up here too, and we have to do these So we might as well stick some foliage in here. Okay, go in with the pine next. These are really teeny. I'm just going to go in with the last color on those. Then the spruce. So in here. The midnight black. Just gonna touch in there. Okay, I'm gonna go over that little portion again with the little foliage here. There we go, and we'll take the little bit of the midnight black and stick it up here. Okay, and we did the background in blue here, so we might as well do the blue, excuse me, up here in this area. And this is going to be, just go into that part and we'll make that black though. Blue, blue and blue. Those are greens. I need to find the blues. Blue, 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 dark indigo. It's just a small area here. Denim. Okay, and I think the antenna is going to be purple. So we'll stick some purple here on the eye area and go up here. Violet. And the blue violet. Back to the violet. And back with the wild lavender. There we go. Okay, that'll be it for today. When we come back, I'll show you how I do all the black in here, this little butterfly, and a background. That was a while. Really like these pencils, so I'm getting lost in them. Sorry if it's getting too long for you. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in part 3. Take care, everyone. Bye now.